She's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Her life is plastic, it's fantastic. Or is it? Because the life of Barbie might just be more dark and disturbing than we realized. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Most Amazing Top 10. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and today I'm bringing you the top 10 scary Barbie urban legends. But before I begin, let me know in the comments below what your favorite Barbie doll was when you were a kid, if you had one. I personally like the mermaid one with the pink hair. Starting off this countdown, we have the Voodoo Doll. Legend goes that a young girl ended up turning her Barbie doll into a real-life working voodoo doll. So this girl was very upset after being grounded by her stepmom. She was so upset that she decided to get revenge on her stepmom by making a voodoo doll of her. So she started by taking some of her mom's hair from her hairbrush. She then attached that hair to her doll. She also cut out a picture of her mom and glued it onto Barbie's face. She then started to whip the Barbie against walls, stomp on it, and twist the Barbie's arms. Now, the next day, her mom woke up with a sore back and neck. She also apparently had a bunch of random, unexplained bruises all over her body. So it seemed like this doll worked. But whatever you do, don't try this at home. Moving on at number 9, we have the Spy Doll. In 2010, Mattel came out with a technologically advanced Barbie. This was the Barbie Video Girl doll. And it's exactly what it sounds like. This doll had a camera disguised in Barbie's necklace, and kids could use her to secretly videotape others. I use air quotes because the camera isn't that disguised. You can tell it's there. It's obvious. Then on Barbie's back, there was a built-in monitor where kids could review their footage. But that's not the creepiest part. Legend goes that Mattel was using this doll to spy on kids and collect information on them. This doll allowed Mattel to find out children's likes and dislikes and create more toys and Barbies based on them. If that isn't bad enough, on the Barbie box for this toy, it says, "Barbie is always watching and listening." This may be true. Seriously, that's a really creepy slogan. Moving on to number 8, we have the Barbie Killer. This legend surrounds a woman named Sam. When she was younger, she fell down the stairs and suffered from long-term memory loss, meaning she couldn't remember most of her childhood in detail. When she was cleaning out her attic, she found a box of her old Barbie dolls. However, the dolls were all destroyed. Some were missing heads, others were missing limbs. When she asked her mom what had happened to her dolls, her mom told her that before her accident, she loved all her dolls and took the best care of them. After her accident, she became more violent. She would have her dolls fight each other and she would set them on fire and stomp on them. What's creepy is that there was one doll that remained in perfect condition. That doll was named Samantha, who apparently Sam would talk to. And the doll was the one who told her to do the violent things to the other dolls. In our 7th spot, we have the human doll. This next legend is quite a disturbing one. So this legend surrounds a young man who took a job working as a pool cleaner for a rich man and his daughter. While during one of his days working and cleaning the pool, he needed to get a special pool chemical from the dude's basement. Well, he ended up breaking into the man's cellar looking for this chemical. But what he found down there was terrifying. His whole basement was turned into like a mini Barbie house. There was a living room and several bathrooms. But that's not all he found. He discovered a life-sized Barbie doll that was alive. Turns out the man wanted to do anything for his little angel daughter. So he killed his wife and turned his other daughter into a real-life Barbie doll. He pumped her skin full of collagen and made her skin look plastic. He then forced her to live down there and play with his daughter whenever she wishes. Thankfully, he escaped before he was turned into a real-life Ken doll. Making our way down the list at number 6, we have the Listener. In 2015, Mattel released another very questionable Barbie doll. This one was called the Hello Barbie doll. This doll not only listens to your children's conversations, but she can also talk back. No thanks. I don't need Barbie talking to me. So basically, a child can ask Barbie questions or talk to her, and Barbie would respond back with 1 out of 8,000 program responses. So it was kind of like Siri, but Barbie. Legend goes that hackers were hijacking the dolls to spy on kids or even to steal personal information. When using this doll, all the data it collects is then sent back to Mattel. It was also theorized that Mattel was then selling this information off to others. We're now at our 5th and halfway mark with the Haunted Doll. Thanks to this urban legend, you can add dolls to the list of things to never buy at a thrift store. So legend goes that a girl bought a Barbie doll from the thrift store for her little sister. But as soon as they brought the doll home, weird weird things started to happen. Doors would slam shut, they would hear scratching and knocking on the walls at night, and when they would wake up, the doll would be knocked off the shelf, but sitting on the floor upright. The paranormal activity surrounding the doll got so bad that they ended up donating her back to the thrift store. And all paranormal activity ceased. In our fourth spot, we have the Barbie doll forest. Picture this. It's a bright, beautiful, sunny day. There isn't a single cloud in the sky. And you're out hiking along a beautiful nature-filled trail. Sounds nice and relaxing, right? Well, that's exactly how this man's day went until he stumbled upon the Barbie doll forest. Basically, in his small town, he discovered a forest where dirty old Barbie dolls' heads were hung by fishing wire from trees. On the ground below, there were arms and legs and bodies, all separated and scattered everywhere. Now, he doesn't know why someone did this, but when he was there, he thought he heard little girls laughing, and he felt like he was being watched. So, is this just part of a prank, or is it part of something more sinister? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In our third spot, we have the possessed doll. This next urban legend surrounds a group of friends that were fooling around with a Ouija board in their storage room in their basement. While playing, the board spelt out the word doll. When it did, a Barbie doll fell off one of their shelves. The players grabbed the doll and put it near the Ouija board. The board then said thank you, and then went to goodbye. Days later, scary things would happen around the house. The Barbie doll would sometimes move on her own, or they would hear whispers from the room where the doll was. They believed that they summoned a demon and that they needed a host, so they manifested themselves in that Barbie doll. Coming in at number 2, we have the black-eyed doll. This legend surrounds a girl that bought a Barbie doll with all black eyes. Her parents took her to the store to pick out one doll for her upcoming birthday. Out of all the dolls there was to choose from, she chose one that had all black eyes. Now, parents don't know why this doll was on the shelves. All the other dolls had normal eyes, so they thought it was just a manufacturing mistake. No matter how much they tried to get their daughter to pick a different doll, she refused. She, for some reason, wanted this specific creepy one. So they got it and brought it back home. Hope they at least got a discount for the black eyes. However, strange things would happen. Her daughter became very attached to this doll. She would have a fit if she had to go anywhere without her doll. They were by each other's side daily. Her parents even caught her talking to the doll. But soon, the girl got unexplainably sick, and they blamed the doll. To this day, they believe that this doll was possessed by some sort of demon that had latched onto the girl and was feeding off of her soul. In our number 1 spot, we have the Pule Uben Barbie. Legend has it that in 1914, during World War I, the British captured a German couple in Singapore because they suspected they were spies. Their daughter managed to escape but passed away after falling off of a nearby cliff. As a result, a shrine was made to honor her memory. Now, in 2007, a local man started having reoccurring dreams where this girl would ask him to buy her a Barbie doll. After having this same dream for 3 nights in a row, he went to the store and bought the same Barbie doll the girl wanted and placed it at her shrine. The doll remains there to this day, and people believe it holds some sort of good luck or magical properties. And that's all for today's video. Let's move on to our comment shout-out portion. I'll be shouting out comments from my video, Top 10 Scary Bob the Builder Theories. Gaurav Raji commented, that reference is from the show Ancient Aliens. We are everywhere. It's true, good catch, it was from that show. Aliens! XD Game 2 commented, there's also a spooky game about him. I need to know this game, I kinda wanna play it, like a Scary Bob the Builder game. I wanna see just how spooky that game really is, so let me know. Starscream commented, I knew I couldn't trust that builder. It's true. Kind of sketchy. And that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Most Amazing Top 10 for more amazing videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see you.